The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Bringing it out, it's Edwards. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea.
Moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Big moment early in this championship game. Third down coming up. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Grab behind the line. It's Brown.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on the opening drive from their own territory. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, that one's picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Oh, just a tough way to start this game for this offense, throwing an interception on their very first drive. Now, see how their own defense will do, but they cannot panic, make a couple adjustments, and get ready next time they get the ball.
We're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Fights through a tackle. Breaks into the clear. Also out of bounds, close to the end zone. The offense threatening now, first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Defense stuffing the runner. Ball still spotted at the 2-yard line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
All right, second down and goal now for this offense. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Man, the defense comes up with a big play here, backed up close to their own goal line. But as an offensive coordinator, you're inside that 3-yard line at second and goal. If you're going to throw the ball, man, the ball has got to get out of that quarterback's hands quickly and not give the defense a chance to get after him and bring him down for a sack.
Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Bringing pressure. He's swarmed by the defense.
Woo, good job by this defense. That quarterback doesn't need much room. They did a heck of a job to keep him out of the end zone, and now we got a 4th and goal situation.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And the hands seem all over that to make the recovery.
Chris, I just don't understand the logic here to go for this onside kick so early in the game, but I guess you can appreciate the boldness.
And out comes the offense, set to take over here. On the ground, it's Brown. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Here's that defense shifting again. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. That's reeled in. It's Odom. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Can he make it to the marker? Loses the ball behind the line. Ball scooped up on the defense. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. At the 10.
Boy, Chris, excellent job by this defense, turning that fumble into some positive field position. Ball's on the ground, turnovers committed. The defense scoops it up, gets across midfield, and gives their offense really good field position.
The fumble recovery gives the offense a great opportunity. It's 1st and goal now. The QB keeper all the way. Forced out of bounds, just short of the end zone. Going to sneak it. I don't think he broke the plane. That defensive front rising up to stop it.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. He's tackled at the 34 after a decent kick return there. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Takes the ball and heads to the left. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And we'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. close to the goal line. So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. That's a design quarterback keeper. Let's stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The offense will go for here on 4th down and 3. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Martin. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. This is a short gain. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And it's a Wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. And it's a direct snap. Running out of time in the pocket. Doesn't get rid of the ball, trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer. So here they come on 4th and long, trying to overcome that crucial sack on 3rd down. This won't be easy. Trying for a 4th down completion. Goes deep off his back foot. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race.
Well, that's why this wide receiver is one of the best in the country. Makes a routine catch, and look what he does with it. Takes it almost a length of the field for a touchdown.
BAT gives him a 10-point lead, 17-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers. They get him down at the 33 after a solid return. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch.
Boy, a great slant by the receiver. What I love is the quarterback found the window that he wanted to make the accurate throw.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on a first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
They stop him, but it's a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. Catch made down inside the 10. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. Defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's first and goal just outside the 5. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. Looks to the left. Pass caught.
This is a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver, but I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
Point after, not right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Martin. To be tackled at the 21, that's good work by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Good pass, here comes a jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Great recognition and discipline here by this defense on that touch pass. You know, these touch passes can be a real test on that defense, and they passed this test with flying colors, blowing that play up.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. At the 30 now. The 10.
Chris, you talk about an easy completion for a big pickup. These little touch passes, it's a real test for this defense to be able to set the edge. They were behind that play from the beginning. Lucky they were able to stop him before he took it to the house.
Well, moments ago, backed up close to their own end zone. Now threatening with a first and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. It's a squib kick, fielded by one of the up men. They get him down at the 33 after a solid return. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Empty backfield, offense spreading the field with 5 wide. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot. Kicks made down inside the 15-yard line. And he goes down after a huge gain. What a play for this offense. The spark they needed.
Now the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. And that one is incomplete in the end zone.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete. Promising start to the drive, but now 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to the end zone. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Humphries. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Turns on the speed. Still going. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! An electrifying play by this returner. Takes it the length of the field to the house in a conference championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I don't know if there's anything that can affect momentum as much as a kickoff return all the way back for a touchdown. It gets everybody fired up. Now you've got the stadium behind you. Your offense and defense will respond. This could be a game-changing opportunity for them.
And the kick is a squib kick, taken by one of the up men. After a very solid kick return, they'll tackle him at the 36. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? First down, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. And is intercepted. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Timeout called by the offense.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Direct snap. Quick spin on the run. Powering through the defender. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down?
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. Bringing it out, it's Humphries. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And it's a direct snap. He's got the first and still going. They bring it down. The wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Toss play. Back heads to his right. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He breaks free. Here he goes. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football. He makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner choosing to field this one. When he's got some space here. He goes out of the balance but gets all the way to midfield. Great return and great starting field position. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Now they'll run it on the toss. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
They're going backwards to open up this drive after the loss. 2nd down and 15. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Looking to scramble. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open. Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And he's got it. The 2-point conversion cuts the lead to 16, a 2-score game. And now a timeout is taken. The receiving team wanting to talk about things here before the kickoff. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Humphreys. They tackle him at the 8. Good coverage there. Bad decision to bring it out. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the wildcat look.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because he can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. Gonna have to go back to the drawing board.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Dropping back, it's Weigman. The pocket breaking down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
So 4th down and 12. The offense is on the field to go for it. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Moves out of the pocket. Pulls it in. It's Humphries. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Here's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. Out past the 30. Past the 10.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Edwards. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. 1st down. We're going to throw the football. He's running out of time here. He bought some time, now lets it go. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Man, when a quarterback starts moving around like that, you move into what some defensive coordinators would call a second play because it becomes almost like backyard football at that point. But that was a good job by the defense playing discipline and forcing the incompletion.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback. Make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it.
He escapes the pocket. Looking for a receiver deep middle.
And he throws his third interception of the day. They get him down after a short return, but an interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36. Outstanding field position to begin this drive. He hands it off from the gun. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Getting set. It's second down. To the air. It's Weigman. Grabbed by the receiver. Finding some room at the 25. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. First and 10 now. Clock running. Final minute of the quarter. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pass rush closing in. Doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss.
So the first snap in the red zone, and this defense, I'll tell you what, they are up for the challenge. A big sack that could really lessen the damage on this drive.
They'll run it from the gun. He's got room to run. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field.
Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call.
This should be the last play of the quarter.
Direct snap.
And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down.
And it's a direct snap.
Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Still on the field, going to go for it on fourth down. Back in motion now. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Pressure is coming. Looking deep downfield with the left. The catch is made inside the 10. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped with a conference championship on the line he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? We can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. They safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Hey, it's the fourth quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Deep shot toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
They're trailing by this much in the fourth quarter. The defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Odom. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here.
But there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the move now. Looking to scramble now. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. They look to throw it here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run.
You know, today's not been their day, but the thing that you can always hang your hat on is these guys are still competing. They come up with a touchdown here late in the fourth quarter. Could use that as hopefully some momentum into next week.
And now they'll empty the backfield on this two-point conversion. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he makes it in. The two-point conversion inching the score a little bit closer now. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Offense makes their way on the field. Pounding away with the run game. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Second down here. Look out, room to run here. We've seen you able to make the stop after a short gain. Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. And it's a Wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. Direct snap. Has the first down and more.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing the victory.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. And it's a direct snap. Wants to run a bounce close to the end zone. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is.
Down inside the red zone, they reach in their bag of tricks here, but the defense does a really good job of being aware and bringing the ball carrier down.
Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. He was on target with his first try. This is a chip shot, 24 yards. Now the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here comes the fourth down play. Offense in the wildcat, and the defense on alert. And it's a direct snap. And it's a touchdown, but there is a flag down. Let's check out the marker. So the penalty's going to wipe away the touchdown and back up the offense. Let's see if they can overcome that mistake. Here comes fourth down. Now look at this. They line up in the wildcat formation. Direct snap. Looking to scramble. It's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop.
Because there are a lot of coaches out there that will just say, hey, listen, it's the opponent's job to stop us, and they could be right. But with the game like it is right now with such a comfortable lead, not sure if this was entirely needed.
He gets the first and still going. Oh, what a cut and still going. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw it on first down. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. To the 45. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? And he goes down, and that's how we will end it.